Well, hello, Dan Caldwell here, and welcome to Dan's Place. Glad to have you with me today. And would like to just take a few minutes and talk about something that really is on my mind called patience. And Lord knows that I'm struggling with patience. So maybe there's no one else like that, but certainly I am. Patience is defined as the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry. Well, I can admit to you, I have not been able to do that of late. If confession is good for the soul, I should feel better, but I don't. You see, in these current times, we're surrounded by lightning fast technology, quick decision making, lightning speed of life expectations. So practicing patience in a time when it appears no one seems to have patience may feel a little counterintuitive, doesn't it? But patience really is about us slowing down. Whether we like it or not, COVID has slowed us down. But it's not slowed us down the way it was supposed to or the way it should. This slowdown has not calmed our minds or helped us show more compassion or assisted us in loving and being loved more. Being able to tolerate delays without feeling anger or frustration is a necessary quality for all of us, for our own personal greater good, if you please. That means easing our mental minds, or our minds mentally and our capabilities there, which allows our bodies to physically function in a stressed, reduced way, which lowers our blood pressure. That in turn staves off illness, and it doesn't compromise our immune systems. Now, that all sounds great, but so how does one practice patience? Especially when everything is pointing in a different direction. Now, here are just some random thoughts for you to think about. Number one is persistence. Persistence is defined as the ability to keep moving forward even if you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. Having and maintaining faith that you're moving forward in the right direction without distraction really does bring a sense of inner peace. Secondly is acceptance. Learn to accept what we cannot change in that moment. Acceptance is the belief that everything happens for a reason. And even if the reason appears illogical, it will be revealed at a later time. It's, at that later time when it's necessary or if it's fit. Whatever is happening right now at this moment is just the way it is. Again, at this moment, which is subject to change in the next moment. And then number three would be peace. Peace is having a sense of serenity and knowing that whatever distraction is happening, it will pass. My favorite book says, this too shall pass. But for the moment, this is what is meant to be. Because I'm a person of faith, I really do believe, God is still in control. And that alone provides me peace, even in the midst of chaos. Practicing patience alleviates the need for anger as an emotional expression. When we're impatient, we go through a gamut of emotions. Things like irritation, to impatience, to anger, and then fulfilled even in rage. It could be acted out even in murder, whether it's physical murder or verbal murder. Not only does patience help us achieve what we desire, it helps us keep our anger in check, in control. Now, that's not denial. It's just control. I've heard it said the easiest way to practice patience is to count to 10 or take 10 deep breaths. Personally, I would recommend the 10 deep breaths because it takes longer to get there. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No patience in that. This creates space when you do this between an impulse reaction and an actual reaction. An action that you may regret later. Practicing patience with others allows us to slow down and enjoy life and see a different viewpoint. It really is about perspective. I know I need to practice patience more often. But when I ask for patience, I become more challenged with patience. My favorite book states in James 1 and verses 2 and 3, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall in various trials." I have to admit, I haven't learned to count it joy quite yet. Verse 3 says, "Knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience." I don't know about you, but my faith is surely being tested these days. I'm trusting that it's moving me toward patience. Let me end today with this one statement, as sincere as I can say it. Thank you for being patient with me as I shared my heart and my concerns for our world. Be encouraged, friend. You can do it. We can do it. And we can do it together. Until the next time, this is Dan Caldwell saying, God bless and keep the fire burning.